Have you been denied an increased rating for your PTSD or other mental health claim? Not sure why you keep getting denied? Welcome to VA Made Easy. I'm VA accredited attorney and U.S. Army combat veteran Ed Farmer. Today, I'm going to give you 4 reasons why your increased rating claim for mental health conditions may be getting denied. If you're looking for more individualized help, visit me at vetlawoffice.com. I am a full-service law firm. I offer not only representation, but nexus opinions, legal investigators to help you get those buddy statements and exam prep. But for now, let's get into it. All right, the first reason why you may be denied an increased rating for your PTSD claim is you're misunderstanding the rating. If you don't know what criteria you need to get to the next highest rating for your condition, then how are you going to win the case? The VA rates everything based on diagnostic codes. A diagnostic code has a list of criteria and symptoms you need to meet to obtain that corresponding rating. I've talked about this in other videos. I'll put a link to the diagnostic code in the description, and we'll show a copy here on the screen. So let's take a look at the diagnostic code for mental health conditions. Most mental health conditions are rated the same way. There's a few that are rated a little bit differently, but those are more or less uncommon. So we're going to focus on the more common ones here. So also keep in mind that the VA has proposed to change the criteria for mental health conditions. As of August 2024, that change has not been implemented. But just be aware of that. The major changes being they're going to take away that 0% and to make it easier to obtain 100%. Anyways, let's take a look at the rating criteria here. What really the criteria for mental health conditions boils down to is 1, social impairment. So how your condition impacts your ability to get along with other people. And then 2, occupational impairment. So how your condition affects your ability to work. Now, there's other symptoms here in the rating criteria, but you don't need to meet all those symptoms in order to get that rating. Those are just examples. As I said before, really, they're looking for social and occupational impairment and how severe that is. So if you don't have the spatial disorientation for a 70% rating, that's okay. You could still get a 70% rating. You don't need all of the symptoms. So take a look at this criteria and understand what you have to show in order to get to that next highest rating. The second reason why your increased rating for PTSD or mental health condition may be getting denied: insufficient evidence. So medical evidence is always the best type of evidence to show how severe your mental health conditions are, especially if your treatment notes record what symptoms you have, how often. But I understand that not everybody receives mental health treatment, and that's okay. And whether or not you receive mental health treatment or not, everybody should be submitting buddy statements. So not only a statement from you about how your condition affects you socially and occupationally with specific examples, but also people who are able to witness this condition in you. So in order to be a good buddy statement or lay statement, that person has to be capable of observing that behavior. For example, they may not know that you feel depressed, but they know that you go isolate in your bedroom for 6 hours a day. They could observe things like you having a short temper or throwing things, punching things when you get mad. People know that you don't like to socialize. Maybe your boss could help write a letter saying you're having issues getting along with others at work. All that stuff is great evidence. I highly recommend submitting buddy statements, regardless or not if you have medical evidence as well. So the third reason you may be getting denied an increased rating for PTSD or a mental health condition is inconsistent reporting of symptoms. So sometimes the symptoms you report at your weekly treatment may not be as severe as reported in your CMP exam. And there's various reasons for that. Some people just aren't as open in their treatment, but then they tell everything at the CMP exam. Now, sometimes the VA really latches onto that and thinks it's a problem, thinks you're being dishonest because there's an inconsistency in what you usually get treated for versus the CMP exam. They think you're out to just get a higher rating and they deny you. So one way to overcome this is just consistently report your symptoms throughout treatment, at the CMP exam, in the buddy statements. Make sure everything matches, and that will help eliminate that issue. The fourth reason why you may be getting denied an increased rating for your PTSD or mental health condition are CMP exam issues. So this could be issues both on behalf of the veteran and on behalf of the examiner. So as the veteran, again, you should accurately and consistently report your symptoms. Don't exaggerate, but don't minimize either. Tell the examiner how your symptoms are affecting you socially and occupationally with specific examples. But please remain honest. The other issue is the examiners themselves. Some of them, they'll spend 5 minutes with you, not asking any questions. They don't get an accurate portrayal of the condition, and you get denied. If that's the case, your remedy would be to get a copy of that exam, see if there's anything factually inaccurate about it. If there is, you could do either a supplemental claim if you have additional evidence, or if there's a factual legal error, you could do a higher level review. That's it, guys. Those are 4 reasons why you may be getting denied an increased rating for your mental health claim. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and as always, you have the power to change your VA claim. If you need additional help, visit me at vetlawoffice.com.